Jasmine, and I am from Mr. Colley's period class. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some questions, and I would like you guys to raise your hand. So for the first question, how many of you guys wish you had a twin? Second, how many of you guys have ever been compared to someone? And lastly, who believes you have a twin or a doppelganger somewhere around the world? Okay. Next slide. So this picture actually helped me find my doppelganger. This is me when I was 16 years old, and I had a piercing which I had to take off because of mutation, and I had to change my hair color because, I don't know, I wanted to go kind of ombre. So, for those who didn't raise their hand on the last question of believing if you guys had a doppelganger somewhere around the world, this isn't actually me. This is a girl named Vanessa. So this is how it happened. So, I was on Facebook, and out of nowhere I got this notification from one of my friends, Erica, and out of nowhere, I'm like, okay, I'll check the notification later. So the next day, I was just scrolling down my profile, and I was like, what the heck, when did I take this picture? So I was just like, whatever. So I see her, she actually posted. She's like, dude, she looks like you. And I was freaking out. I was like, what the heck? So I see people, liking the picture and then commenting on it. They're like, well, I had to blur this out. She first saying, holy cow, right? So then I was like, I need to find this person. So I told Erica, I was like, oh, do you know what her name is? And she was like, no, I'm not too sure. So I was so curious. So about 2 weeks later, she posted this picture up on Instagram, and I realized I had her. Oh, wow. So then I was like, okay. So I said I had her on Facebook, and then we started talking. So I was like, so the majority of my friends say they look alike, and she's like, really? I don't see it. And I was just like, well, I'm gonna pick. She was like, which one? So I sent her this one. She's like, I still don't see it. I was like, So then, I don't know. She's like, yeah, Diego told me the same thing. And then I was like, really? So Vala, basically Diego's the person we had in common with. Ever since that we started talking about it. And then I didn't really take a whole screenshot of everything. But she's like that she was trying to find me the same, trying to find me who I was and stuff. And we finally found each other. So then I was like, I'm going to check my parents, right? So I told my parents, I was like, oh, should I upload this picture on Facebook? Because I don't know, they'll look good, they'll look good. And they're like, no, you look good, you look beautiful, whatever. And I was laughing so hard, I started crying. So they're like, what are you laughing about? And then I was like, that's not me. And I was like, so much for recognizing your own daughter. So then they're like, what are you talking about? And I was like, look closely. It was like, what's that one thing you don't let me have? Right? And obviously, piercing on my face. And they started freaking out, zooming in, making sure it wasn't me until I showed them other pictures. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So then, next slide. Okay, so what really kind of irritates me ever since I did this project, when they're like, oh my god, we're twins, or doppelgangers, no. So if you have just one or two similarities with someone, eye color, shape, nose, smile, just basically thinking alike this, and they're twins, but you're not really like that, you just have things in common. Basically, twin or doppelganger is you're basically being able to stand there, and then your doppelganger or twin right there is a mirror. That's basically. Okay, so a twin. It's either of two persons or things closely related to or closely resembling to each other, conceived at the same time. And a doppelganger, in this case, is a ghostly double or a contour part of a living person. Basically a double walker as in a ghost or a shadow of yourself. Okay, so this guy is the one that answered my question pretty much. His name is Francois Brunel, but I'm calling Brunel. So we do have someone who looks like us around the world, and he was able to find about 200